What's up, everybody? This is your girl Krishalene. You guys, welcome back to my channel. To my returning subscribers, welcome back. To my new subscribers, you guys, don't forget to hit that subscribe button. This is our community. This is our channel where we get to enjoy, where we get to view new items on life, new thoughts on life. So, you guys, today I'm going to be talking about like why it feels like you're losing friends. So I don't mind me, I'm walking because I'm actually like I'm in my morning run, and I just like got this urge from God to just tell you guys like why you might be losing friends. I don't know why this message got to you, but if it got to you, then it's for you. The reason why you might be losing friends, you guys, have you ever wondered like why all of a sudden like you're losing friends? You have like you used to have like so many friends, but all of a sudden like friends are like living a life. That happened to me, and I kind of felt like at that time I couldn't explain why, but right now like I do understand like what could have been happening. So one reason why you might be losing a lot of friends is actually because God is redirecting you, and sometimes you're entering a new season and you actually feel like your friends might be holding you back. You actually sometimes feel like maybe they're not part of the chapter, maybe they're not part of the journey, and sometimes it's redirection from God. So sometimes you don't know, like maybe you're about to move to a new place, sometimes maybe you're about to start your own family, and your friends like will hold you back, and God knows it, but maybe you don't know it, or maybe you know it but you pretend that you don't know it. So that's why maybe God might be removing those people from your life. And let me tell you something. I came to actually understand one thing that yesterday, that sometimes rejection is actually redirection. It's never really like rejection, it's redirection. So sometimes you might actually find yourself like you kind of feel like everyone is rejecting you. It's not rejecting. You're going to find new friends. You're going to make a new life. You're going to start a new life. Let me just tell you the truth. And it's obviously going to be a beautiful life. So the second reason why you might be losing friends, they're the wrong friends for you. And let me tell you something. Let me stand because I'm tired. Let me tell you something, my guys. You see, when sometimes you have friends, and of course you're not living with them, not all of them you live with them, and sometimes you're not always there when your friends are talking about you. You never really know like the intentions your friends hold towards you, but God knows. You cannot hide anything from God. So sometimes you know what, you find yourself like you're just like why is this friends like leaving me? Why is my best friend leaving me? Until you actually like realize later on that you know what, like God like knew they were gossiping about you. God knew they actually had bad intentions towards you. And sometimes God does not really need to explain to us like, hey, this is I'm removing this friend from your life. God will just remove the person from your life, and then you'll actually like be left to wonder. But let me tell you, God does not actually like remove something from your cup and refuse to put another one in your cup. God will obviously like put something, give you a new friend. God will give you a new life, a beautiful life. I know the God that we serve does not like actually leave people hanging. Like that's not how God works. So another reason why like you might be losing friends is actually because you're about to move from them. Like I just said this in the first point, but actually maybe you can be about to move from them and you don't know it. So maybe you're about to move like geographically, you're about to move to a new location, and God already knows that. But God cannot like sit down and explain to everyone of us like this is why you're losing friends, this is why I want this so and so to live your life. But have you ever noticed that whenever you like maybe you've ever moved once in your life, I don't think like you've been so stagnant since you were born up to today, like you're the same place where you used to live. But did you actually realize that maybe you might have had friends like where you used to live, but right now like when you moved you lost them completely, some of them, and then some of them like you started talking, yes, over the phone, but as time went by like the connection just reduced and reduced and reduced and reduced until it was no more. Like that can also be why you lost friends, because like God already knew that these friends are for this certain season alone, and they're not going to carry into the next season. You're going to actually meet new friends. I feel like sometimes it's all about like trusting the process. Just trust the process. If you feel like you're losing so many friends, just ask God, like, God, why is this happening to me? Like, God, is this what you want for me? And let me tell you, God is not man that he should lie. He will make sure that he gives you new friends. I've told you that God does not remove from your cup and leave your cup empty. That's not how God works. So if you actually feel like you're losing friends, those could be the 3 reasons why you're actually losing friends. You're either moving, either your friends are bad for you, or maybe even their season is over, for their season or whatever purpose they were to serve is over. So yeah, you guys, we're going to speak in our next channel. Have a nice time, you guys. Don't forget to subscribe.